This video is about La Valse by Maurice Ravel. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. Maurice Ravel was born in France in 1875 and was an important composer of the early 20th century. He is known for his refined orchestration and innovative harmony. Ravel composed both for the piano and for large orchestras. He was a leading representative of Impressionism in music. Ravel died in 1937, but left behind an extensive and influential body of work. La Valse was composed by Ravel between 1919 and 1920. He originally planned to write the piece as a ballet for the Russian ballet impresario Sergei Diaghilev. However, the idea for La Valse had already been born before the First World War. The war and its aftermath had a strong influence on Ravel's work. La Valse is a homage to the Viennese waltz, but also contains dark and threatening elements. The premiere of La Valse took place in Paris on December 12, 1920. The work was performed by the Lamoureux Orchestra under the direction of Camille Chevillard. The performance was a success and was well received by both the audience and the critics. Later, La Valse was also performed as a ballet, but not in collaboration with Diaghilev that Ravel had originally planned. The work quickly found its place in the concert repertoire. La Valse is composed as a symphonic poem and lasts about 12 minutes. The work begins with a quiet, mysterious introduction. Gradually, waltz themes develop, gaining momentum and intensity. The music reaches a climax that is both magnificent and chaotic. Finally, the piece ends in a furious and almost catastrophic finale. This structure reflects Ravel's mixture of homage and deconstruction of the waltz. Ravel's orchestration in La Valse is masterful and shows his ability to create different timbres. He uses a large orchestra, including an expanded percussion section. The music is rich in dynamic contrasts and surprising harmonic changes. Ravel uses innovative techniques to create a dense and sometimes threatening atmosphere. The orchestration contributes significantly to the dramatic effect of the work. La Valse is often interpreted as a metaphor for the end of an era. The waltz, which in the 19th century stood for glamour and elegance, is deconstructed in Ravel's work. Some see it as a representation of the collapse of European society after the First World War. Ravel himself described La Valse as a dancing madness. The work reflects the tensions and uncertainties of his time. La Valse was received positively by critics. The innovative orchestration and the emotional depth of the work were particularly praised. Some critics saw La Valse as a pessimistic view of the modern world. Others emphasized the technical brilliance and musical originality. Since its premiere, the work has become a permanent fixture in the repertoire of classical music. La Valse is regularly performed by orchestras around the world. There are numerous recordings of the work, many of them conducted by famous conductors. La Valse is also still staged as a ballet. The diversity of interpretations shows the timeless relevance and complexity of the work. La Valse remains an outstanding example of Ravel's compositional skill. Today, La Valse is considered one of Maurice Ravel's most important works. It is performed in concert halls and theaters worldwide. The piece is often studied in music schools and conservatories. La Valse continues to inspire musicians and composers and remains an impressive testament to Ravel's musical innovation. Maurice Ravel's La Valse is a timeless masterpiece that impressively demonstrates the power and fragility of music.